welcome to my vlog. Today's vlog is all about the shoulders, which is why I have put on my vest top so that you can see my shoulders, so I can kind of try and explain a few things to you. So this is a special vlog because I had a request from one of you lovely viewers about how to build shoulder strength. And yeah, there's lots of ways to build shoulder strength, and I think it depends on partly on your age, whether or not you've had an injury in the past, or you have some kind of ongoing condition, and there are lots and lots of things that can happen with the shoulders. I would say from my experience as a Pilates teacher, I've been teaching, I've been teaching 10 years now. But I've been doing Pilates for over 20 years, and I've danced all my life, so I've seen lots of injuries. But in my teaching time, I have seen a lot of women, especially women actually, have shoulder injuries or shoulder conditions. So lots of you have probably heard of frozen shoulder. That's very, very common. That's something pretty much I hear all the time, I would say on a regular basis. I think in London I've got about 350 clients that come through my regular classes and my group classes and my private lessons, and that is a very common thing for women to get. So frozen shoulder's not very nice. Not a nice thing to have, but it is common, and therefore I class it as a normal thing. So if you are suffering from frozen shoulder, please don't be put off, don't worry, you know, it does go, you will get better. And what's really, really important is you get some medical attention as soon as possible. You get into your physio and you do your exercises, because I can tell you that to the people I've seen, the people who have done their exercises regularly, done the things that the physio has asked, they have all recovered. Those people that are struggling are those that don't keep up with their regular exercise. So that is my number one thing. Make sure you do your regular exercise. So yes, that's one thing, frozen shoulder. The other thing you can get is shoulder impingements. And that's where the shoulder just doesn't seem to want to move in a certain direction. And I find most common, certainly with the people that I've met over the last 10 years, is moving the shoulder sideways above shoulder height. You start to feel it in here, very uncomfortable. Or it can be moving above shoulder height to the front as well. It's very, very unpleasant. And there's lots of reasons for it, and I won't go into all those because I'm not a medical expert, and it would be better that if you have discomfort moving your shoulder, that you seek out medical help. All right, so I'm not pretending to be a medical expert at all. This is all based on my experience of kind of working with different people. But yes, again, when you've got that kind of thing, you don't really want to be lifting to the point where it hurts. So, you know, if you are doing exercise, and I applaud you if you are keeping up with your exercise, please try and keep doing it. Just modify your movements so they're within a range that you can manage. So if you're being asked to lift your arm to the side and it hurts to go above, you know, shoulder height, don't go above shoulder height. Just go to where is okay. Keeping the arm moving is really good. Even if I do this exercise, let me show you, which I tell people, called stirring the pot. And it's just, imagine you've got like this massive casserole dish in front of you, or big cauldron if you like, and you're just trying to stir it, and you just got your arm down. What I suggest to a lot of people is if you lean on the kitchen counter and let your hand, your arm just hang down and just circle it around like so. So you're just stirring that pot with no force at all. That'll really just help the shoulder move without putting it under any duress. That's the important thing. Okay, so those are a few kind of little things that I've sort of learned with working with clients who've got shoulder problems. You can get a tear in the rotator cuff. That's also something, and that I tend to see more in men. And that's because men like to really go for it when you exercise, don't you? Whether you're kind of rowing or lifting weights, it's like a, you know, and what can happen is if you are not stabilizing the shoulders properly, you can tear the labrum, which is a kind of a area around the shoulder joint. You can tear rotator cuff muscle. There's lots of nasty little things that can happen in there, and sometimes they do need surgical repair. So once again, you know, you do have to be careful with that. And if you do get an injury, then really, as I said before, please follow the advice of your physio and your doctor, because they know best with your injury. And then when you're ready, then you come back to exercise. I work with a lot of physios, and I'm really happy to be led by what they say. So if they say to me, oh, this person's come in, this is what's wrong with them, this is what they need to do, then I can design the right program for them so that the exercises work. All right, so I hope that helps a little bit. I've been talking quite a long time, I think, so I'm going to stop now. But just to say, I've done a video wearing the same outfit as this, which is about building shoulder strength and stability. All right, so do check that out. I'll make sure I link it up so it's at the end of this vlog and vice versa, so you can kind of watch one and do one, etc. All right, anyway, I hope that helped. Please press the like button if you enjoyed that and that was useful for you. And yes, please do share me with all your friends. If you can get some more people to subscribe, that's going to really help me devote more time to doing this, because at the moment I'm kind of doing it in between work, and for example today's Sunday when I should be resting, but I'm working just for you. So anyway, that's it from me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.